moms on the move, teens with a plan, students, workers taking a stand, not waiting on luck, we're writing our fate. We don't chase dreams, we activate. Every Friday feels like gold, a payout, a promise, a story told. Not a side hustle, it's a way to live, and more than cash, it's what we give. We're not just earning, we're lighting fires, ordinary names with endless drive. We see tomorrow in clearer skies, and we won't stop till we arrive. This is the life we make. With diginu, no time to wait. We rise, we build, we break through fear and elevate. From nothing to something great, together we innovate. This is the life we make. This is the life we make. 3 syllables change the game. Now millions know the name. Not just a brand, it's a spark, lighting up the southern dark. This is the life we make. With diginu, no time to wait. We rise, we build, we break through fear and elevate. From nothing to something great, together we innovate. This is the life we make. This is the life we make. We are not customers, we are co-creators. We are diginu.
Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to you, everybody on this call, and welcome to our diginu family call tonight. It is such a privilege for me to see so many of you here, because that means that you are part of something bigger, something that is growing, something that is moving, and something that's about to change the way that we think about value, connection, and opportunity. The team is very hard, working very hard behind the scenes on a very exciting new product, which you will hear all about tonight. And the energy in our team is so electric because we know this is going to unlock an incredible opportunity for every single one of you. And tonight you will get to be part of this journey right from the beginning. But none of this would have been possible without the vision, the faith, and the unstoppable drive of our CEO and founder, Jesse Bester. Jesse is more than just a leader. He is a dreamer, a builder, and someone who constantly inspires us to aim higher and think bigger and believe in what is possible. His passion and his courage have been given life to diginu, and it's an honor to have him with us tonight to share his vision. So as we celebrate this exciting moment together, let's welcome the man behind the dream, the heartbeat of diginu, Jesse Bester.
Thank you, Erika. I'll pay you afterwards as we agreed upon for those nice words. Eh? Or afterwards, I'll get you outside next to the snoop and then I'll pay you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's call. For the past few days, I was not sleeping. Well, I did, but not really. Because I am so excited about, for the first time in company history, to have 400 people in total go with us, all expenses paid overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a dream for me for flippin' long. I love traveling. Before my time in diginu, I used to work on super yachts, and one of my friends asked me the other day, "Don't you miss the traveling?" I said, that's the only thing I miss. But if I ever have to be woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning again because guests want to go to shore, they want to go party, and I need to get up, dress up, the guests were asleep, they woke up, and now I have to get onto the tender, which is the speedboat on the yacht, and then I have to take them to land. If I ever had to do it once more, I would have probably puked. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to show you tonight is something that I've really, really, really wanted for so long. To be able to travel the world with the team in diginu, and lots of us have become friends. It started off as colleagues, it started off as strangers, then it started off as colleagues, and then it started off then it continued into business partners, and now then it evolved into friends, and now it's going to evolve into traveling partners as well. I flip and can't wait. So I'm busy working really hard behind the scenes as well, together with a bunch of the rest of the team, to ensure that that trip is going to be mind-blowing. So a couple of nights ago, I had a chat with Johan Pinar. You guys will see him a little bit later as a speaker on the call. And he mentioned to me that he has been to 2 different places that we were considering. And if anything, if I listen to reason and there's a good reason, I will easily say, okay, you know what, my idea is crap. Let's go with your idea. And I had a plan for one destination, but I thought, let's have a chat with Johan because he's been to both. And he said, Jesse, no, not that one, the other one. I said, why? He said, because the one we're going to go that you're considering, the culture is too much the same as South Africa. It's too much the same. There's no massive differences between us and them. So I was like, oh, well, that's a good point. When you go traveling, you don't want to feel like you're just popping over to Mozambique or one of those places. You want to feel like you're traveling, right? Now, what we're about to show you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is something fantastic. But before we get into that, let's quickly get into something serious. And that is there anyone here that knows what the current unemployment rate in South Africa is? It's roughly sitting at 33%. Jury's still out on whether that's the actual number or whether it is only the documented number. My vote is on the latter, but I'm not a politician and I'm not a statistical person either, so I go on the stats that has been made public. So it's roughly about, let's call it just over 30%. Ladies and gents, that's a third of our population unemployed. I want to give you another staggering fact. More than 50% of those who are employed are unhappily employed. I don't know about you, but those figures ain't good. Things need to change. And I'm not saying we the Viva la Revolution. I'm not saying something, crazy like that. What I'm saying is, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste the team's time. So I'm going to cut right to the chase. How would you like to say, can I see by means of heart reaction, who is unemployed and has constantly been applying, but no results, no employment? Can I see by means of a heart reaction? Okay. Now, can I see by means of a thumbs up, who's currently unhappily employed? Can I see by a thumbs up? Those of you that are employed, whom of you are unhappily employed? Ladies and gents, can you see those? Can you see those reactions? Is there a possibility for a best of both worlds? Yep. We're going to show it to you tonight. I don't know whom of you have ever wondered, yes, I want to do my own thing. I want to build my own business. I want to be my own boss. I want to wake up when I want to wake up, not when I have to wake up. I want to be at my kids' school recitals. I want to be at the rugby games and netball games and hockey games. I want to be spending time with my significant other during date night or on our anniversary, but I can't because I've got work obligations or financial restraints or both. Tonight, we're going to show you how you can build your own income. We're going to show you how you can start your own business. We've built the entire infrastructure, everything, the coding, the back-end systems, the tracking and monitoring, the payout platforms, everything, and all the fundamentals. Now, tonight, we are going to share with you how you can get free training. Number one, all of our online training is free. It's on demand, 24/7, 365, available on our website. And it's not drips and drabs, and then for the real Makuna or what's that word? For the real deal, you have to pay a significant amount of money. The training is completely free, from 0 to hero, straight through. When I studied at University of Stellenbosch. It cost, back in 2010, I was first year, it cost just over 100 grand per year to be there. So between my school, my class fees, my textbooks, my accommodation, living there, it was significantly expensive. So I had to pay to study in the hopes of finding a job, and then start off. Back then, it was your starting off salary was about 8 to 10,000 rand, and that's after you graduated with a law degree. I was like, what? Something does not add up. I was hoping to be in the pounds. I mean, Poppy, I want to make some 50, 80, 100K for starting off salary. And that's not cost the company. That's what I want to get out. And then reality hit me with a baseball bat right between the eyes. And I realized, whoa. This thing ain't, what the hell? Is this what's going on here? Oh, and by the way, only after 4 years of studying, I realized you had to apply for leave. I was like, wait, what? So your contract says you can go and leave for X amount of days, and then you have to get permission as well. Sorry. No, that's when I realized. I told my parents, listen, hello, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not continuing my studies. I'm out. So next thing, JC jumped on I was leaving on a jet plane, and I went to France and I worked on yachts. Why? Because I wanted to see how very well off people live, and I wanted to travel and live the below deck life, which it's not, by the way. It's not like that at all. In any case, so I started working on yachts, and I made a lot of money, but I was still employed. But I realized I'm going to do this for a small period of time, and then I'm going to take that money and start building diginu, because I needed capital to start off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we've been building since 2019, when diginu has been founded, when diginu was founded, until now, is something that I am exceptionally proud of what our team has been able to pull off. Tonight, we are going to show you how you can leverage from that and walk the same route I walked when I realized, hello, I'm not even going to apply for jobs anymore. I'm out. I'm done. I wanted to become a criminal law advocate. And I was like, I'm done. I'm out. Cheers. Tata. I ain't doing that. I'm sorry. YOLO. I'm very freaking glad I did. It cost me a ton of money to build a business, but the benefit we have is now we're going to offer you an opportunity where you can come on board and build with us your own independent business within a industry that is projected for this year to make in excess of 50 billion rand turnover. The online food, drinks, and grocery ordering and delivery is in excess of 50 billion. And what we're going to show you tonight is going to blow your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, can I see by means of a heart reaction who would like to go all expenses paid overseas after you achieved certain goals? Can I see by means of heart reaction? Oh, and by the way, it's for 2 people. You can bring someone of your choice with. Okay, without further ado, let's quickly show you the announcement of where we're going to go.
Just hope in our hands. Through struggle and fire, we learn to stand. The nights were long, but we held on tight. Now we're shining together, our future's bright. From hardship to triumph, we paved the way. Family united, we're here to stay. The journey was tough, but the dream was true. And look at the mountains we've carried through. beyond belief, from hardship to triumph, from pain to relief. We're family, we're winners, together as one. Now we travel the world. Phuket, here we come. Phuket, here we come.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Phuket. There's going to be 2 holidays, one for the customer founding members and one for the merchant founding members of our brand new, super impressive rewards program called diginu Cashback. Ladies and gentlemen, I highly advise paying close attention to the next speakers because they will be sharing with you the ins and outs, how much income you can earn, and then also what the requirements are. Ladies and gents, without further ado, I'm now going to hand over to our national head of diginu Cashback, who is Belinda Ford, and she's going to have a chat with us about what is diginu Cashback and what does it entail. Thank you, Belinda.
Thank you, Jesse. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the call tonight. I'm super excited. I'm going to Phuket, just so that everybody knows, just for the record. Okay. So what is diginu Cashback and what is diginu? So I'm going to let me explain what diginu itself is first, and then I will explain what diginu Cashback is. Okay. So I'm going to quickly share my screen. Let me just zoom in here. Okay, so diginu is an online food delivery app. Okay, so that is our main, how would you say, the essence of diginu. Okay, so there are no registration or monthly fees with diginu. You order food for delivery easily. You share your referral link and you can earn commissions on every order, and you can become a merchant marketer. In other words, get businesses to, well, restaurants, takeaways, and things like that, so that they can, how do you say, offer their food on our platform so that we can deliver it for them. Okay, so that you can become the merchant marketer and get those merchants on board, and then you'll earn commission from that as well. Okay, so that is the delivery side, but we're not going to speak about the delivery side. But just remember that with diginu on its own, there's no fees whatsoever. Everything's for free. Training's for free. Like Jesse said, everything is absolutely free. And you can earn money from either referring customers to use diginu or the merchants. You can get them on board. Okay, so now what I'm going to explain to you is diginu Cashback. What is it? Okay. diginu Cashback is a rewards program, but we're not just any rewards program. So we don't do the point thing. We don't do the, like you need to earn your points or anything like that, or get to different levels or things like that. We're very simple, straightforward. Okay, so there is a monthly membership fee of 99 Rand. Okay, with that, you get discounts at selected stores. You earn actual cash back on dining at restaurants and getting takeaways. So when you go to the restaurant and you sit down for your food and that, you can just upload your slip and you get 5% cash back, or 9%, depending on the restaurant, back in your diginu Pay wallet that you can withdraw. So you actually get the cash back. You get coupons for groceries or products at branded stores. And then you can also, with diginu Cashback, this is what makes our rewards program very different, is that you can get commissions from referred memberships. So if you refer your friends or just share what you can gain from diginu Cashback, they register with your link. You get a commission of every single time they pay their membership. Okay, as well as you can then onboard businesses and earn commissions on all valid cashback claims. So you can earn from the businesses side, and you can earn from your team as well that you bring on. So this is what makes our rewards program very different, and we're very simple. You earn cashback, you can get some coupons, and you get discounts. Very simple. There's no complication. There's no, oh, I've got so many points now, I don't even know how much money that is. Now I've got to go buy something else to redeem those points and all that jibber jabber. We're very, very straightforward. So that's the very simple of it, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to hand over to the biggest marketer in diginu. He has over 7,000 personally involved customers. 7,000 cars. And this isn't even that long. It's only been, just under a year? I think it's just under a year and 7,000. So it's very doable for you guys. There's many South Africans that still need to be brought on board. So yes, I'm going to hand over to Bernard. Thank you, Bernard.
Thanks so much, Belinda. So yeah, guys, there you've got a glimpse of the difference between the two. But yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit more in detail, more on the storyline of what the difference is between a diginu delivery merchant and a cashback merchant. So now imagine you walk into your favorite local restaurant. You love their food, but tonight you don't feel like sitting down. You want to order from your phone. So this is where a diginu delivery merchant comes in. On the diginu app, their full menu is available. You can place your order and then either collect it in store or have it delivered straight to your door. It's seamless, convenient, and it keeps customers coming back because the store is right there in your pocket. Now let's look at a different angle. What about those times you're already at the restaurant, the supermarket, or a bottle store? You pay at the till as usual, but then you upload their receipt, just your receipt, on the diginu Cashback app. The merchant only pays a small percentage back when a claim is made. No upfront costs, no risks, and for you as the customer, it feels like getting rewarded every time you support that business. Here's the magic, where the magic happens. When a food, drink, or grocery store chooses to be both a diginu delivery merchant and a diginu cashback merchant, they tap into the best of both worlds. The delivery merchant side of things gives them exposure on the diginu app with the menus, pickup and delivery. And the cashback merchant side builds loyalty by rewarding customers and encouraging repeat visits. So together they create a cycle. Customers discover the business online, enjoy the convenience of delivery or pickup, and then are rewarded for returning in person. This not only grows sales, but builds a loyal community around the brand. That's the unique power of diginu. Two different models working hand in hand to grow businesses and reward customers. So I hope that gives you an idea of the difference between the two, but there's clearly a difference. But the one that we're really excited about is the diginu cashback merchant side. And to give you a bit more detail, a little bit more detail about that is Johan, who is our head of field marketing for diginu Ego, our electric bike. And he also has reached over 3,000 personally introduced customers. So I would really listen to him right now, where he's going to tell us which merchants you can approach on diginu cashback. Thanks, Johan.
Thank you, Bernard. Is how to identify your cashback merchant. Cashback merchant is your grocery stores, your restaurants, your takeaways, basically the food-related items out there. You go to the mall, you see in the food court, those restaurants and takeaways, they are part of that's the ones you can be targeting. But let me quickly tell you a story. This weekend, my wife asked me to go buy sweet corn for the kids on Sunday lunch. I went out for the store next door, opened a new restaurant. The guy greeted me. I said, welcome. I said, hello, how are you? I went to buy the sweet corn, came out again. He was friendly to me. I walked to him and said, show me your restaurant, please. And he showed me the menu. And I talked to him about cashback. And the guy called his manager immediately. And the manager listened to me. And I said, but I want you to introduce you to our owner. Unfortunately, he's on leave this week, but can you please come back next week and come see our owner? Because they were so amazed about our diginu cashback product. So this is what diginu cashback is. You enroll restaurants, you enroll takeaways. It's an easy product. The businesses do want something like that because we offer them free marketing on that. So you can identify, go into the mall, all those restaurants, those are cashback merchants. Your place where you buy your pizza over the weekend, or your fish and chips, whatever you bought this weekend for takeaway, that is a merchant you can enroll on diginu cashback. So guys, it's open bars out there, and it's easy also for me just walking into a place, greet the guy, introduce myself, and I've got the owner's number, I've got the manager's number, and of course they want to know more about the product and what we can offer them. And the business people out there see it, and I'm sure the normal guy in the street as well will see our business model for what it is. So guys, it's easy to get to go see your merchant, go in the mall, get the names, talk to them, and you will not be surprised how many people are open for our product. But I want to hand over now to Erica. She's not Mama Africa, she's Mama Diginu, as some of our team members refer to her. So yes, you can address her please as Mama Diginu from now on. She's the one looking after all of us over here. Erica, can you please take the mic for us?
Thank you, Johan. Yeah, so okay, it makes me feel old now, eh? So don't do that to me, please. All right. Okay. I've got a very exciting part to show you tonight. It is the income side of the new cashback. And you have heard now from customers. You've heard about the merchants. So I'm going to, and you heard about the claims. So I'm going to show you how all of this is fitting into each other. But first I want to ask you, there's a lot of you that are marketers, that are in the sales field and everything. At the end of the month, if you haven't reached your target, which was set at the beginning of the month for you, you need to reach a certain target in selling products to be able to earn commission. That's a hard way. That's a difficult situation to be in if you haven't reached your target, because people can just buy so much products and they stag it in a cupboard and they never use it. And then they suddenly decide, no, I don't want it anymore. Or and then you sitting without a commission. All right. So instead of chasing your customers every month to make that sale, how would you like to not lift a finger, but offer something very valuable to people and make them renew their membership without even you chasing after them, because they want to, because they are getting value for their money. So the calculators that I'm going to show you, the first one is from the the membership fees. All right, so you get people to register with your unique link. They are linked to you for life. You must remember that. They can never be taken away from you. So whether they are staying close to you, or they are moving down to Cape Town or to Durban or to Pofadder or wherever, and diginu cashback is there, and they renew their membership fees, you will be earning some commission from that. Okay, so remember that. That is the beauty of what we are building here. So from the membership side is, if a person renews their membership fee of 99 Rand per month, every month, you will earn, for everyone that you personally introduce, you will earn 15 Rand commission from that. Okay. And they introduce somebody, from that person you will earn 6 Rand, and so it goes down like that. Okay. So up to 5 generations deep, you're going to earn from the people that you have introduced to the company. So, and can you remember that you have seen in the video, the qualification criteria is 374. Those are the figures. That are the figures that you need to keep in mind with. And it's so easy to get 300 people into the business or get people to enjoy the value that you have. So let us take that 300 people. Okay, so you see 300 people on your first level. All right, that makes immediately you get 4,500 rand. But then on your second level, say these 300 people on average get 7 people each. So on average, I'm saying on average because it is only a total of 2,100 people on your second level. Somebody will be just exactly like you are, and they bring in 300 people because they also want to go to Phuket. But somebody else says, no, I'm just enjoying my membership fees. I'm just paying that. So if you get a total of 2,100 people in your second level, that brings in another 12,600 Rand for you. And then if that 2,100 people each get an average of 4 people, which brings a total on your third level of 8,400 people, that brings in another 37,800 Rand. So you see how easy it is to earn a very, very decent salary of more than 50,000 people by just getting 10,800 people in your structure to enjoy the rewards, to enjoy the cashback, to improve their lifestyle. All right. And that is so, so easy, taking in consideration there is more than 60 million people in South Africa alone. So it's very easy for us in diginu to get each a 10,800 people in your structure. All right. So that is the membership side. But you've also heard about the marketer side. All right. Everybody is now telling you which marketers you add, what's the difference between the marketers. So on the diginu cashback side, okay, so now I go to my local
Sorry,
restaurant.
Erica, just a clarification, a merchant marketer, right? Not a marketer,
Yeah.
like a merchant marketer.
A merchant marketer, sorry.
Yes,
A merchant
thank
marketer.
you.
Sorry, Jesse. Thanks for that. So to get your merchants on board, all right? So like Johan explained, the restaurant that he went to, so he's getting that one restaurant on, okay? And that restaurant is just getting 1 claim per day, which means that is a total of 30 claims per month. And say an average of 300 Rand per claim, that means an extra 360 Rand into your pocket. But now, you're not going to stop by one. No, 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 no. If you like Bernard, who's getting 7,000 people, Johan, that's getting 3,000 people, Marius is our merchant marketer of former, I don't know, he is just Mr. Merchant. So Marius is going to get 50 merchants in, and each of them is getting just 1 claim a day. Just one. That's 1,500 in total per month. That's another 18,000 Rand per month. But what if all of those merchants just get 2 claims per day? Meets 36,000. So now you take 54,000 plus 36,000. That's another 80,000 Rand in your pocket. But it's not where it's going to stop. You heard about the claims, uploading your slip when you dine at any of the restaurants, buy at any of the groceries or the liquor stores. All right. So now that is also working on the 5 generations as what the membership fees are. So now you just 10 of your 300 people that are cashback members, they are claiming. All right. And they claim, let's say they claim a 300 Rand claim per member, and they're claiming once a month. Okay, that's 60 Rand. That's nothing. All right. So now let's go to the next level. So they are getting 5. All right, that's another 120. And another 2 on your third level of that. Okay, so that's not a lot, but let us take that 374. Say all of your cashback members, those people that are paying their memberships, at some stage somewhere in South Africa, they are going to a merchant that is part of the diginu Cashback network, and they claim just once a month. The 300, the 7, and the 4. So your total of 10,800 people are claiming just once a month of 300 Rand. That's an extra 21,000 Rand into your pocket. So you see what is possible, and that's not where to stop. If they enjoy what they do, they're not just going to be at this restaurant, they're going to go to the next one. 2 claims. So you see, the possibilities are endless. So I want to leave you guys with just one thought. I want to ask you, are you going to stop at 300? Or are you going to grow to 500 or 1,000? Because the numbers don't lie. So the question to you is, how many customers and how many merchants do you want to bring on board to build your digital cashback empire? And to tell you how to get your merchants on board, as I mentioned, Marius is our total expert in getting merchants on board. That's why he is our head of field marketing. So Marius, would you please tell everybody how to get those merchants onto the diginu Cashback?
Awesome. Erika, thank you. It's great to be here, ladies and gentlemen, and it's great to see familiar faces and new faces. Okay, so what is required to be a digital cashback merchant marketer? And I can actually conclude this in 5 seconds. If you can talk, you can be a digital cashback merchant marketer. But yeah, there's a little bit more around that. Why you want to become a digital cashback merchant marketer? You saw the numbers. And who can be a digital cashback merchant marketer? Okay, so we already had an intro to digital cashback. We all understand it. You see we are building the most impressive rewards program you will ever experience. And the purpose of being a digital cashback merchant marketer is you help merchants grow while you earn. We've got extensive training, only 30 minutes. And in that, we show you exactly what to do, all the basics, what to say. We give you all the tools, and I will show you also a bit later on where to get your training. And after your training, you're an officially accredited merchant marketer, digital cashback merchant marketer. It's simple yet effective. It's a simple, clear system, no complicated processes. Okay, so just remember when you go talk to merchants, I love speaking to merchants. And what I just tell them is the benefits of being a merchant on the digital cashback. We will show that in the training also for you. But for them, it is 100% risk-free and increase repeat visits. There's a lot of extra stuff that we teach you around that. But and the great thing for you is you earn commission on every valid cashback claim made at the merchants you onboard. So that is a passive recurring income that you build for yourself as your claims continue month after month. And you are part of a growing national rewards movement. We will be the number one rewards program in South Africa. So ladies and gentlemen, go out there, get trained today and start getting those merchants on board. It is really as easy as Johan just told you how easy it is. Go to your merchant, tell them about the digital cashback program, and get them involved. And that is actually all that you have to do as a digital cashback merchant marketer. But the number one thing is make sure that you are trained. I'm going to give over to Jesse Bester again, and he's just going to give us an overview of what he talked about tonight, and there will also be a great Q&A session that he will facilitate. Jesse, please take the mic.
Okay, can you hand it to me, please? Da. What, Boris, did you show this or some other? Where was your thumb?
No, it was somewhere there.
Look at Erika. Erika het haar nou genek word na hierdie meeting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just catch my breath. I'm laughing too much at my own joke now. But that was really fun. I did enjoy that. Quick question. Do any of you have any clue on how... And now Simba. Sorry, my cat is biting my toes. My cat just decided my toes is now his new toy. Okay. Quick question. Do any of... Okay, well, now it's clearly evident I'm just sitting here with... I'm not sitting with shoes, am I not? Okay, well, there we go. Okay. Ladies and gents, do any of you know how much was generated in the rewards industry in South Africa last year? Do you have an idea? 221.5 million US dollars. The statistics that I pulled was calculated in US dollars. That is 3.8 billion rand. I'm not too much of an expert, but something tells me he's a groot mark. Something's on here. Going into the rewards industry is massive. I give you a guess. I'll take a guess how much will be redeemed by projections. So that how much is projected to be redeemed in rewards in South Africa in 2030. In other words, in 5 years' time. 5.7 billion South African rand. So it would have gone up from 3.8 billion to 5.7 billion rand. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not too great with numbers, but that shows me we need to get in. Now, to give you an overview, it's very simple. You can build your own business in diginu by getting merchants on board, so restaurants, grocery stores, and liquor stores, get them on board to be part of our rewards offering to the public. Or if you feel you like social media and you like spending time with lots of people at the same time, you can get in customers. Either side, you can make money. It's as simple as that. You can do either side or both. My advice to you would be, do not do both at the same time. Remember, my role as a CEO of the company is to ensure that people succeed and to give them the right advice from day one. My advice to you would be focus. Do not go from, don't go into two sides, only on one single thing. Only focus on merchants or only focus on customers. If you want my off-the-record opinion, merchants. I've ran the numbers 1 billion times over. Merchants, most money, hands down. And it's also the easiest to qualify for Phuket. Now, ladies and gents, with that being said, I think it's very important for us to realize, is this a job? No, it's not. If you want a job, like I said in the beginning, this ain't it, unfortunately. What this is the opportunity for you, number one. I still can't get over the thing. You have to apply for leave. It's in my contract. I've got leave. You still need my permission. Screw that. I'm sorry. Stuff my contract. You know where. I'm not going to be applying for my own time. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just value my time a lot. And I'm not... I still cannot comprehend how people need to get permission to claim their holidays. Sorry. It's no go for me. Second thing is, you can build your own income in diginu, and like we've previously said, like we've previously established by means of the people reacting, that they've been applying for jobs that can't find jobs. Secondly, people that are currently unhappily employed. The amount of reactions that we received clearly indicates that the statistics is correct. That there's a ton of people unemployed. There's a ton of people unhappily employed. This is maybe your way out. I don't know. You can decide for yourself. Ladies and gents, with that being said, I think it's important for us to realize one thing. The whole principle of what we're doing here is empowering people to generate their own income. I'm going to repeat it for those Mikeys in the back of the class busy eating chips, not focusing. Not a job. Business opportunity. Free of charge. There we go. Those three. Just remember those things. We will give you all the training for free, online, free of charge. We've got monthly trainings, weekly calls, etc. Now, can I quickly see? Let's quickly take a few minutes and see if there's any questions. If anyone has any questions, feel free to submit it in the Q&A section down at the bottom. And while someone is potentially posting their questions down, I'm going to say downstairs, down in the Q&A section, I want to bring to your attention that, remember, almost 33% of South Africans are unemployed. I honestly don't see that happening, or I honestly don't see that changing soon. I've done extensive research into what caused it, spoke to a lot of knowledgeable people, and I realized we are having much bigger opportunity here in diginu than we ever anticipated. Okay, sorry, I'm just quickly see. I see there's a question from Tanveer Govender. Tanveer is asking, when are you launching in Vanderbijl Park? I've passed the first 2 tests. When will the 3rd test be available? And can we start registering merchants over here or wait for the launch of the site? Tanveer, my friend, get those merchants on board. Get those merchants on board ASAP. We are launching your area as well very soon. Let's get those merchants on board. As soon as they're on board, we can go. If you don't like onboarding merchants, then at the end of the day, we want to focus on the concept of getting other people who do like getting merchants on board to onboard the merchants. Okay, Lerato is asking how much is the salary. I think I already addressed that like 7 times. No job opportunity, business opportunity. Employers don't earn salaries, employees earn salaries. Okay, then Bali is asking, are you given tools to do marketing? Yes, we do give you the tools. All of it is on diginu.com. Simply log in, and then once you have logged in, go to the academy and you'll find all the training there. Okay, then we've got a question here. Is Polokwane eligible to onboard merchants? Erika? I don't think so. Nah. Erika's in Polokwane. Yes, you can onboard merchants in Polokwane. You can onboard merchants anywhere. Okay, ladies and gents, let's quickly look at the next question. How long do I have to qualify for the overseas trip? That's a good question. That's a green light for me. Okay, it's very simple. As we said in the video, the incentive will happen once the first 100 founding member spots are filled for customer marketers, and the first 100 merchant marketer founding spots were filled. So the first 100 individuals that get to the point where, on customer side, that get to a point that they've got 307 full, like Erika explained, the first 100 that get to that level is a founding customer marketer. The first 100, then it stops. You can then build billions of people in your team who will not be recognized as a founding member. On the merchant side, the first 50 individuals that only get 25 diginu cashback merchants on board will also be a founding member. The next 50 on the merchant marketer side that gets 50 each, 50 merchants each, will also be a founding member. 100 plus 100. Once those have been accomplished, we're going to Phuket. Okay, Then the caller is asking, do I need to pay a fee to start? No, free of charge. Free of charge, my friend. Okay, I'll answer one last question before I hand over again. What is the best way to market the business? Very good question. On diginu.com, simply log in and go to My Academy. You'll find all the training there on demand, 24/7, readily available for you to learn what is all the shortcuts. Ladies and gents, I'm quickly going to hand back to Marius Adams, who will do the welcome page and the directions on the welcome page. In other words, where to go to after this. Thanks, Marius.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jesse. So when you close your Zoom, you will go directly to the welcoming page and it will look like this. Let me just show you. There it is. I can tell you, go and look at this Vision 2025 video. This is a great video. I watch it on a very regular basis. There's the digital ecosystem that shows you exactly how it works. Do yourself a favor and read through this whole article. And there's our WhatsApp group that you can join, and make sure that you join the digital cashback waiting list. The waiting list is a waiting list number one, but we want also your inputs on what you want to see on our digital cashback membership and rewards program. And please click on that link and make sure that you're on the waiting list. This is all the training. What training do you want to start with? There's the academy. Click on that academy. You will see there's a lot of information on there. The digital food delivery, the digital ego training. This is and your digital cashback merchant marketer. And you can see that it's highlighted because that is the lowest hanging fruit at this stage. Make sure that you do that training, ladies and gentlemen. 30 minutes and it's done. You can also scroll a bit down here and you will see all the top leaders in diginu. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, make sure on that welcoming page that flick through everything. But the two most important things for me there is make sure that you put your name on the waiting list and do the digital cashback merchant marketing training. And in that, you will see exactly where we are heading to and what we are doing. I'm going to give back to Jesse now to wrap up and give us a few last gevleelde woorde.
What is that in English? Winged words.
But now will maybe help me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the evening, and this is now the next important step. I want you to decide. You are probably not going to understand everything yet. What we wanted to do is give you a broad overview, and then the system, the website, will train you. All the training is on there. You can get all of the information right there. We wanted to give you a broad overview and have you spend some quality time with us for an hour to see what the team is like. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you can be in the best opportunity in your life. If Janice, an accountant, keeps on eating your yogurt that you put in the fridge, you're not going to like the environment. If Peter across the stall across from you keeps on talking very loudly on his phone and he laughs like an idiot, you're not going to enjoy your time there. So we wanted to spend some time with you so that you can get to know us a little bit. Now, in the email that you have received at approximately 7 p.m. tonight, a reminder email from Zoom, there was a WhatsApp group link. Please only click on that link if you want to come on board. If you're not ready, I fully understand, I fully respect it. Let's not waste your time or the team's time, then don't come on board. So how do I know if I'm ready? Interestingly enough, in our group of companies, so we've got 3 companies in the diginu group of companies. And when I make a decision, interestingly enough, I make 99% of the decisions with my heart, not my head. I might not understand something, but I'm like, okay, you know what? I follow the methodology of Richard Branson. If someone offers you an opportunity, say yes and learn how to do it later. So, I mean, freaking hell, what do I know about building electric vehicle bikes? And now we've built the most advanced AI-powered electric vehicle bike in South Africa. Just as a, oh, by the way. Secondly, what do I know about tech? Nothing, but we've got a team that understands it. So you can always find out those things afterwards. If you feel this is a good idea, then do it. You don't need to necessarily understand it right now. That is, if you understand it, I will be super surprised. Honestly, you'll most probably not understand everything yet, or a lot of things yet, or maybe one or two things. But the odds of you not understanding 100% is very high. My advice to you would be, if you want to join the team, join that WhatsApp group. Why? We want to take you further along the road. If you want to come on board, we only want to work with the team members that really want to come on board. So once you've joined that group, we're going to send you a couple of messages, a couple of polls. Fill that information in so that we can see where to prioritize focus. You're going to see one of them is also in which province are you based. Then you just select one of the 9 provinces in South Africa, which one you're based. We do that for very specific reasons. We want to see where the team is based so that we know where to focus. Then we are also going to show you your next steps on where to go next. My advice to you would be, when you go to diginu.com, go for gold. What do I mean with that? The golden buttons. Only hit them golden. Like, I have a friend that always says, always hit them and that. Not the, he always says them. So always hit them golden buttons. Just go on the golden buttons. Diginu Cashback is the only avenue that you can go along to be able to come with us to Phuket. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to build here in Diginu is phenomenal. So I left the very best for the very last. Ooh, it's all fun. Ladies and gents, we want to break a Guinness World Record for the company who paid out commission to the most amount of South Africans ever in history. I want to encourage you, if you want to be part of those team members, of those individuals that help us to break that record, go onto the website and go do your training, join the WhatsApp group, go onto the website and do your training and get on board immediately. We usually get asked the question, when can I start? Now. Immediately. You can literally start right now. Now, how many people are we working for? I want you to listen very closely to what I'm about to say. We are currently on 23rd of September 2025. Believe it or not, Ripley's, believe it or not. Well, Guinness, believe it or not. By the 26th of December 2025, our goal is to have 1 million South Africans earning commission from Diginu every week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are then going to enter into the Guinness World Record, show our audited statements. I'm getting an external auditing firm in to audit all of our statements to prove, listen, this is the amount of money paid out to this person, this person, this person, all million of them. It's going to cost us about 750,000 to 1.2 million just to have those statements audited. Small price to pay. For a Guinness World Record, yes, please, come, sign me up. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, to give you an idea on how much money the company is going to spend on those Phuket holidays, the one for the merchant marketers and the one for the customer marketers. There's 400 people in total, so 100 people can qualify on the one side and bring their +1. That's 200 people. 100 people can qualify on the merchant marketing side, plus a +1. That's another 200 people. In total, we're looking between 16 to 18 million rand that the company is paying for that holiday. It's a small price to pay for those memories. Those of you that have never been abroad, you're in for a treat. Those of you that's been abroad before will know that's a small price to pay in the greater scheme of things. And that's just one of the many ways diginu gives back. We pay out way more in benefits, rewards, and compensation than we actually say we do, because we really love making people's lives better. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our night. If you joined, oh, by the way, Bernard, can I please ask can you please post the link for that WhatsApp group in the chat below, in case someone did not receive that link in the email. Ladies and gents, if you did not receive that email, please go to the link below in the chat functionality now. Join that WhatsApp group. Laat ek dit gou kyk hier's afgepas. It's the welcome group, right, guys? Belinda, it's the welcome group. It's called welcome group, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. I see people have joined like crazy on here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, flight, my story is out. Whistle, my story is out. We'll see each other on the WhatsApp group and let's do something crazy together. It's normal to be confused. It's normal to be a little bit scared. Normal to be, I hope this is true. I don't know whether it's true. My question to you is, what have you got to lose? See you in the WhatsApp group. Bye-bye.